Has the government, as the opposition alleges, leaned on the carrier?
Not at all. A low-level person at Qantas put out a statement that is not consistent with either his statements last week or his previous statements on the carbon tax. And I said, well, that's a matter for you. That was about it. We certainly don't put pressure on companies like that, and Labor shouldn't judge us by their standards.
How annoyed were you, though, when Qantas issued that statement on Monday night about the carbon tax really not being part of its financial troubles that coincided with the cabinet deliberations?
Look, Fran, it was entirely inconsistent with the numbers they released to their shareholders a week earlier, which said that the unrecovered $106 million on the carbon tax hit their bottom line. So I was relaxed about it, but obviously, as Alan Joyce corrected it yesterday, it was a misinterpretation of what they really meant.
Treasurer, talking about consistency, Alan Joyce now says Qantas is a very healthy airline. That's the quote. If it's very healthy, why was it ever asking for a government debt guarantee, and why were you considering it? Because you were clearly convinced they needed it not that long ago.
No, they were asking for it because the playing field is not level. Virgin have a comparative advantage over Qantas in that they don't have a sale act holding them back. Now, the best thing that Labor can do is support us in repealing the Qantas Sale Act. If you care about the workers at Qantas and you look at the competition they're facing from overseas on international travel and domestically from Virgin, you will see that the best thing you can do for Qantas is repeal the restrictions in the Sale Act. Now, we looked at it very carefully. We've had a lot of analysis done in response to the reasonable request from Qantas. We formed a decision as a government that the best thing we can do is get rid of the Qantas Sale Act so that Virgin and Qantas are competing on a level playing field. And now this is up to Mr. Shorten. I mean, he can't be both a protectionist and an interventionist and still claim to be concerned about the workers of Australia. He actually needs to focus on being consistent and predictable. And in this regard, if he really cares about the workers, he will see the repeal of the Qantas Sale Act and support it.